What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we have a new rumor. Adrian Wojnarowski actually tweeted it himself, and it appears as the Pistons are looking to trade Andre Drummond for the trade deadline, and the Atlanta Hawks are amongst the teams talking to him. That's the team he listed. There could be a future list coming out. He may even be traded, so hopefully he doesn't get traded tonight, because I'm recording this video before he does, and I just kind of made a trade, so hopefully nothing like that happens. But this is the trade I did that I thought made sense. So we got Andre Drummond, Tim Frazier, and Markieff Morris going to the Hawks for Parsons, a first-round pick, Cameron Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. So the reason why this is the way it is, okay, listen to this though. The Pistons have lost the leverage. They just have. Andre Drummond's essentially on a half-season deal. Once he is traded at the trade deadline, he has the right to decline his player option. He just does. So basically, the Pistons have kind of lost getting leverage for him. They're not going to get a ton for him. It just is reality. This might even be a little too much for him. I disagree. I think this is almost perfect value for Drummond. Reddish, a rookie who is a very raw player. Then Bruno Fernando, who's a young center, and a first-round pick for Drummond, I think is enough. You guys might think it's an underpaid or overpay. We can debate that in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys think. But yeah, the Pistons have lost the leverage. He's on essentially a one-year deal the rest of the season, and then he's a free agent because he can decline his player option. And what I've heard is Andre Drummond wants a 4-year max contract, like a 5-year max contract, 40 mil a year, which is kind of insane for what he brings to the table. But we're going to go ahead and rebuild the rotation now that Andre Drummond is here. So now that Drummond is here, he's going to be joining Trae Young and John Collins to form a big three here in Atlanta, and it's going to get Trae Young more help. So I do like the idea of the Atlanta Hawks going for Andre Drummond. Don't get me wrong. It's just I hope he's not going to ask for too much money is all I'm concerned about. What we're going to do, though, is we're just going to run a 9-player rotation, and I'm actually going to go ahead and buy out Markieff Morris. There's no reason for him to be here. Honestly, he can go play for a contender. Actually, he does have a player option, so I guess I'll just leave him. I was going to buy him out if he was on a 1-year deal, but I'll just leave him. So Trae Young, Bembry, DeAndre Hunter, Collins, Drummond, Parker, Lynn, Damian Jones, and Kevin Huerter. So that is going to be the rotation for the season, and that is what we're going to roll with. So basically, we're going to try to rebuild this team now that Drummond has joined Atlanta. Like I said, I hope he doesn't actually get traded and then I did the wrong trade. But we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and see you guys at the end of the season, and let's see what kind of production Drummond brings to the Hawks. First season has come to an end, and we actually made a push to the playoffs. So getting Drummond was a success, 39-43, and we were able, like I said, to sneak into the playoffs. So we do have to face Milwaukee, so that's not a good sign. But you know what? We'll take it. So at 29 points from Trae Young, 17-14 from Drummond, 16 from Jabari Parker, and 13 from John Collins. So very good stuff all around from everybody involved. And the fact that we were able to push ourselves into the playoffs is great. So we're up 1-0 on Milwaukee somehow. There's no way we're actually going to upset Milwaukee in the first round, right? We're 2-1 on them. 2-2. If we actually beat Milwaukee, I will go insane. I will go insane. But the fact that we pushed them to 6 games is a very good start to this video. It's a very good start because, I mean, this team was like 7-27, and we went 39-43 to bring it back all the way to make the playoffs. Good playoff experience for Trae Young, John Collins, and some more for Drummond, although he's been there, I think, a couple times now. But we got the 76ers and the Clippers, but I believe Drummond's been swept twice. I believe. He might have been there a third time, but I know he was swept by the Cavaliers when LeBron was there, and he was also just swept by Giannis and the Bucks just this last season. So I can't think of another time Drummond was in the playoffs other than that. But we're going to reject all of these, and we're going to start this rebuild process. We got some things to do this offseason where we could definitely make this team into contenders. So let's see what we can do going forward. But for now, the Pistons get the #1 overall pick. That was not the pick I gave them, so don't think I just gave them #1 overall pick for Drummond, because that would be kind of an L. But we do end up having the 15th pick, so that is going to be a player we can grab. Lloyd Pierce, the fact that he got us to the playoffs, you know, at the end of the year, that we brought it back all the way back to what we did. I'm going to leave him for now. Let's go to the draft, and let's see what we can snag at number 15. Hopefully we get something good. We definitely need a better shooting guard, I think. Kevin Huerter, you know, could develop into that, but I'm not sure I want to wait around for it. So we have Killian Hayes. I do like the idea of drafting Precious, though. I think that's where I'm going to go. Out of Memphis, we'll sim to the end on that. And Precious, welcome to the Atlanta Hawks, my friend. So welcome, and you're a 76 overall, so it's a good start. Drummond, like I said, declines his player options. Probably what he's going to do in real life. So the Pistons do need to look to trade this guy. And as far as qualifying offers, we have Damian Jones, Charles Brown Jr., and DeAndre Bembry. I definitely like the idea of bringing back Damian Jones and DeAndre Bembry. I definitely wouldn't mind bringing them back, but I'm not going to lose sleep if I lose them. You know what I mean? So negative $37 million in cap space. Of course, a lot of it's going to Andre Drummond. We're going to have to re-sign him. And Atlanta's going to have a ton of money this offseason. So they're going to have room to sign Drummond to what he wants. I'm hoping they don't, you know, overpay for him too much because, I mean, Drummond is Drummond. He's not worth everything in the world. So we have about, if we were announced Drummond right now, we'd have about $80 million in cap space, which is absolutely insane to think about. But wow, so that's going to be very nice. But now that we have that much money, so we have Trae Young and Herter. We have DeAndre Hunter, of course. We have John Collins and Precious now. We could move Precious to small forward if we wanted to, and he actually stays the same. So I think I'll leave him at power forward. He'll probably play a small ball power forward for us. Collins is actually 6'9". I didn't know that. And then we need Drummond back. So once we get Andre Drummond back, we're going to try to secure a good shooting guard as well. And we should be good. So he has 13 offers. We got to make sure we get him back immediately. So 180 mil. That's a lot for Drummond, but it's probably what he's going to get, honestly. Someone's going to pay for this guy. So I got to be the one to do it. And he is the title of the video. So we're probably just going to go ahead and overpay for him. So 4-year, $140 million. And we're going to give him a no trade clause because, like I said, he's probably going to stay here throughout the video anyway. So not going to lose sleep over grabbing him for that much money. So Clarkson, although it is definitely an overpay for Drummond, but I'm just going to do it because that's probably what his market's going to be. There's going to be some team out there that wants to pay him because he does do quite a bit. I mean, he does rebound at an efficient, very high rate. So that's already a good thing about him. So we're going to secure Drummond, and now that we have him, we have $53 million in cap space still after we got Drummond. We will have to pay John Collins next season, so definitely got to look out for that. But other than that, I think we literally just have a starting five, and that's about it. We have one bench player, so we need to fill out the bench. Let's see what we can find. So I guess we could start Herter, and that's not a big deal. We can kind of focus on getting another shooting guard next year and just see how this team's going to do without it. So let's see what we can get as far as backup point guard is concerned. Let's see. I guess we're at all positions. Let me get a point guard. Goran Dragic, Collison, Alfred Payton, Dunn, Brad Wanamaker, Moutier. Moutier, I'm going to get Moutier by default. Usually always get him, but he's always out here. Shooting guard. We'll probably just get Bembry back to be the backup shooting guard, honestly. Small forward. Let's see, we got Rodney Hood, Denzel Valentine. I'll probably get Valentine on a one-year deal. And then let's go to power forward. We could get Parker back, but I don't really want him off the bench scoring as much as he did. Although it is great scoring, don't get me wrong. It's just I don't really want him taking that much scoring away from John Collins, I guess. But center, let's go for Enes Kanter. I don't think I've ever gotten Enes Kanter. Let's get him. Let's bring him to Atlanta. Why not? He's definitely a good bench center, so we're definitely going to sign him. And that is going to be, and I gave him a one-year deal. I gave him a 2-year deal. So that's okay. So Enes Kanter is going to be backing up Drummond. We have John Collins and Precious, DeAndre Hunter, Denzel Valentine, Herter, and Trae Young and Moutier. So we basically have 9-man rotation with $29 million in cap space and about 60 going into next season. But of course, like I said, John Collins is going to have to be a focal point of the offseason in order to re-sign the guy because we're going to need him back. But oh wow, we got a bunch of qualifying offers accepted as well. So 92 overall for Trae Young. He should go nuts this next season. Drummond with him as well, Collins. So that is our big three. Gonna hope that these guys can put up numbers and lead us to the playoffs again. But let's see if it happens. I'm excited for the second season. We'll see the rotation at the end of the season, and I'm expecting another playoff appearance. Well, Trae Young decided to mess around and get the MVP award because this man went off. I told you he was gonna go off, but I did not expect him to win MVP. 33 points, 10 assists, almost 50-40-90 club. 50-40-80 club is good enough. High 80s. Wow, I was not expecting Trae Young to go off like that. James Wiseman is Rookie of the Year on the Pistons, so it could be a possibility. Detroit replaces Drummond with James Wiseman. That wouldn't be a bad replacement. But 6th Man of the Year goes to Ricky Rubio. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Kawhi, and Most Improved goes to Kevin Huerter. Okay, 11.5 points, 6 assists, and 40% from the field, 77% from free throw, and 38% from three. And Lloyd Pierce is your Coach of the Year. Awesome. So, we got 3 Hawks players on the roster. I guess Lloyd Pierce isn't a player, but you get what I'm saying. 3 Hawks, getting some awards. So we got All-NBA first team, Mr. Trae Young, All-NBA second team, and here's your All-NBA third team. So really, if you guys want to see me do the other side of this video, with the Pistons. You guys want me to blow I've done it before, but the Pistons do really need to just rebuild, man. They just do. They're just not going anywhere right now. It just doesn't seem to be going anywhere, and it hasn't for a while. But wow, 33 points from Trae Young. Everybody else just kind of did 14 points, 14 points, 14 points, 12 rebounds. Of course, Drummond isn't here to score a whole lot. We don't need him to. Hunter, I'm okay with 14, but John Collins is more somebody I would definitely want to see score a little bit more. I think I could probably mess with his tendencies to help that out, because I mean, he was a 19 point per game scorer in his second season, so kind of want to see him get back to that, but we'll see what we can do. Cantor did his thing with 11 points and 9 rebounds off the bench, so definitely like that. Kevin Huerter did his thing, and Precious was kind of a rookie getting some minutes here and there. But we get to face the Knicks in the very first round, so let's go ahead and see if we can beat them. We're up 1-0 on New York, up 2-0, up 2-1, 2-1, or 2-2, I should say. 3-2 to the Knicks, and are we gonna lose? Game 7, and we beat them. Okay, so game 7 situation, we beat them. I gotta check my phone, dude. I gotta make sure. I'm nervous because I gotta make sure Wojnarowski doesn't tweet out Drummond's been traded, because then I'll just feel stupid for doing this video. But thankfully it hasn't happened. So now we face Milwaukee. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Bucks. We took them to 6 games last year. Be interesting to see if we could actually beat them this time around. We won game 1 last year, and we did it again. We evened it up. We're up 3-2. Wow, we beat Milwaukee. That is how you do it. Milwaukee Bucks have been beaten. They've been taken down by Trae Young and Drummond. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Boston Celtics here in the Eastern Conference Finals. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1. Take care of business. We are in the NBA Finals. Wow. Oh my gosh. Was not expecting this to go so well. I did not think this team was going to be an NBA Finals team right away, but it's doing good. So let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Lakers. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. What just happened? How did I do that already? Trae Young just went nuts. Went bananas. Just, oh my gosh. All right, whatever. We won a championship. So I'm not complaining, but let's see if he went berserk in the playoffs, obviously. 32 points still led the way, man. Shooting 50% from the field. Shooting 11 threes and shooting almost 50% from 3. Oh my gosh. He just went out of his mind in the playoffs. That's insane. Okay, well, honestly, we have like another offseason to do. And then we're gonna, I don't know what to do. I mean, we already won a championship, so I guess this video is already a very good video. Like, we've completed what we wanted to do, but we still got one more offseason. I think I'm gonna try to repeat. The Blazers get the #1 pick, the Magic and the Thunder. So I guess I won't. Wait. Okay, never mind. I forgot. Okay, so we have the 2 picks, which is good. We have 2 first-round picks. Let's go ahead and see if we can trade. Let's see, what could we get from Moutier? I don't know if we need to draft players right now. I mean, because we literally just won a championship. So let's see. I think I'm going to keep Moutier now I think about it. I think he's I don't really need Kyle Lowry. So we're going to go ahead and actually go to the draft. And we're going to see this. I'm going to let the computer draft a couple of players, because just winning a championship just changed a whole lot. And they drafted Brian Antoine and Landers Molley. They were late first-round picks, so I'm happy with that. Trae Young, Huerter, and Hunter, definitely going to bring them back. Qualifying offers, John Collins, Valentine, I think I want to bring back. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to leave those 2, bring those 2 back. And then we got a whole another free agency, and we should have some cap space. So $9 million. Let's renounce a couple players like, let's say, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Bembry, I think I'll go ahead and renounce as well. And then I want Collins and Valentine back potentially. Well, I wouldn't mind renouncing Valentine if we need to. So shooting guards, we have a couple or a few, but like I said, I kind of wanted to get a very good one. And let's see if we can find that. So far as shooting guards out here, what is on the market? Donovan Mitchell obviously would be amazing. I'm going to offer it. It's never going to work though. It's just unfortunate it never works. I don't know if I really want Oladipo. Devontae Graham or Dinwiddie would be interesting. Graham is 6'1" though, so I don't really want to play him at shooting guard. Josh Richardson. Let's see what else we got. Lou Will, Conley, Markelle Fultz. We could go a little weird and go Markelle Fultz as shooting guard. You know what? Why not? Let's try it. Let's give him a deal. I don't know if he's gonna come here. He might get matched, but or RJ Barrett. I'm gonna offer RJ Barrett a contract too. Always forget he's in free agency. So let's see which one we get. We got Donovan Mitchell accepting, of course. We're not going to get him, so I'm not going to try. Although he would be the best case scenario. Markelle Fultz or RJ Barrett. I know Markelle Fultz is restricted. RJ Barrett is not. I guess I'm gonna go RJ Barrett because he's gonna play shooting guard. He probably fits there a little bit better. So I'm gonna go RJ Barrett, and we could have got Markelle Fultz. That's good to know. So I'm gonna assign RJ Barrett to a shooting guard position. Collins is prepared to match. I can't get both. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, that really sucks. I'm gonna have to match John Collins for sure. Let's get him. Wow, that sucks. I really wanted RJ Barrett too. Let's see if RJ Barrett is still here when we get past this part. I don't know if he will be. Let's see. As far as it's concerned, we have $10 million. So yeah, we're not even close to getting RJ Barrett. So never mind about RJ Barrett. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we kind of have a 9-man rotation. I'll look at shooting guards again and see what we could afford. Josh Hart wouldn't be too terrible. Ben McLemore. Let's see. Is RJ Barrett still out here? Markelle Fultz is. I guess we could trade Cantor and, you know, get there. RJ Barrett would probably need, yeah. I guess I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to go get a different shooting guard. I'm going to go for Josh Hart. We're going to go Josh Hart to play the backup shooting guard or start. And that is what we're going to roll with. So I just noticed I forgot to show the rotation at the end of last season. I totally forgot to, but I was so caught up in Trae Young winning an MVP award. So let's go ahead and go through this together. That way we can both see what kind of rotation we're running. And then we'll go from there. So I'm still looking, just making sure that Adrian Wojnarowski has not announced Drummond being traded officially, but it doesn't look like he has. So we're good there. Let's go ahead and get past this part. Atlanta definitely needs to pull the trigger on an Andre Drummond trade. Did you guys see what has happened? Drummond has helped them win a championship already, and it's only Trae Young's 3rd season. Obviously, this is just 2K though, so we can't bank on that. But still, it's funny though. And I like the idea that the Pistons are aware and want to trade Drummond and want to go ahead and start the rebuild process. It's something they should have done a while ago. And they made some desperate attempts like getting Blake Griffin. It hasn't worked out. He hasn't been able to stay healthy. Reggie Jackson hasn't been able to stay healthy. This team is just a mess. It just is. So if you guys want to see me do this reverse side of this trade, or maybe the trade officially happens and I'll do the Pistons side, who knows? We'll see what we do. But just let me know. So this is going to be the rotation. It's literally the same starting 5. And just a little bit of different bench. Josh Hart's going to start this time. So proficiency, 7 seconds, 4 stars. That's good. And I think we're going to leave it there. So we're going to go ahead and see what this team can do in season number 3. I don't know if we're going to win another championship, but I'm expecting to make the playoffs. RJ Barrett made his way to the Los Angeles Clippers, mess around and averaged 26 points over in LA. Very nice for him. Lloyd Pierce is your coach of the year again. MVP goes LeBron at the age of 40. Evan Mobley is your rookie of the year, and 6 man a year goes to D'Lo. Anthony Davis defensive player, and that's about it. Here's your All-NBA first team, Trae Young, making it again. He must have went berserk again. All-NBA second team and All-NBA third team. All-defensive first team and all-defensive second team. So we're the first seed over in the East again. Let's go ahead and see what the stats are looking like. We had 31, 16, 15, 14. I mean, a conservative effort around Trae Young, but the man has been leading the way. So let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Knicks. We're up 1-0 to start this series, up 2-0. And can we go ahead and beat these guys and sweep them? 3-0, and we beat them. That's what you get for letting go of RJ Barrett every video I do. I don't understand it. I don't think I'll ever understand it. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense why that happens. I'll have to contact Ronnie about that, because that literally makes 0 sense. But not that they care about my league anyway. But let's see what we're going to go ahead against. Okay, now we get to play Cleveland. I just totally overlooked the fact that we just beat Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving in 5 games. And we're about to beat the Lakers again, I would think. We're up 1-0. Okay, they're giving us a series this time. 3-2. We're down 3-2 to the Lakers. Let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and make things happen. Let's see what we got. Going to game 6, we are at home for this one. Looks like we're going to take care of business. So now we're going into game 7 after blowing them out 26-18, 34-12. Very good. Simcast for another championship. Can we get Trae Young 2? Can we do it? Let's see what happens. 39 points in the first quarter. Very close game, but since we already won a championship, I'm not going to worry about losing in game 7. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching the video. Let me know what you guys think of the Andre Drummond trade rumors. I think it's a good idea for both sides. But it's Crushables, and I'm saying